Welcome to another episode of The Adventures of Danny and Mike, wherein the fellas discuss dog zippers, burning trucks, and Chris Elliott Smith, plus a tour date announcement for the summer. Now play the music, Eddie.
Muppets in the house today. That's a pleasant surprise. No? You don't think so? What's your problem there, champ? Talking shit about Mupp?
No, I'm not talking shit about Mupp. I just thought it was funny. That was you goading us into starting a podcast.
Yeah, well.
So we got Muppet in the studio today. Huh?
Muppet in the news.
Wow.
A lot of Muppet
talk
in the news.
here. Yeah.
Frankly, I'm disgusted.
You're disgusted? I'm disgusted.
Frankly, I'm appalled.
Not as disgusted as I was hearing a story about a dog I had in college who had a zipper. He had a zipper stomach. She did, excuse me, Taya. A zippered stomach because she got neutered and she fucking somehow got out of the cone and pulled the stitches out. And her mom walked into her like chewing on her intestines because
her own
pit bulls are fucking crazy like that, and they don't even realize you're just like she's chewing away on her own shit. So she had to go to the bathroom all the time. She had a very small bowel run, but she had a zipper in her belly, so you could like scratch her and you could feel the zipper because it's like literally like putting everything back into place. They had to like put a zipper inside her, which is crazy.
I've been watching. Well, I may know this, but I watch a lot of the Animal Planet.
No, you don't.
I do.
You see a lot of zippered up.
Oh my god, it's disturbing. It's Dr. Jeff, Rocky Mountain vet. He just goes to all these low income places and just rips open dogs, rips out their nuts.
What?
Yeah, he spays and neuters for free. That's just great.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
But you show it. I mean, they show it like right in front of you on camera.
Is it authorized?
Oh gosh, it's like a. It's
so
like
let me
the
tell you
surgery channel where they're like, "Ew, cool, we're watching."
Yeah,
they do that with the dog,
but it's more of like a handheld, like cinema verite.
Yeah, I would say it's. I would say it's more like the Publishers Clearinghouse of castration.
Oh,
that's about it. Yeah, the steps in order to castrate a dog is step 1. Create small incision in testicles.
No.
Step 2.
No.
Pull testicle out.
What about anesthesia? Nobody said anesthesia yet.
That's true. Yeah, they knock them out. Fuck. Step 3, you what's it called? The snip things that you hold on to the cauterizer to hold a.
Oh Jesus!
You put those on the balls.
Forceps.
Yikes!
Forceps. Clamps.
Yikes!
And then step 4, chop those balls off and sew it up.
Step 5, dog treats.
Step 5 is...
Step 6, he gets some ice cream. Let the dog have some ice cream, for Christ's sake.
Step 6 is internet video showing how drunk your dog looks.
Oh.
And step 7, you guys know what that is?
All dogs go to heaven.
Mike, you know?
I'm gone.
Yeah.
It's not. It's called Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Maronna.
Hello.
And to his right, Mr. Danny Tamberelli.
Boy, I really love what you've done with the place here.
And my name is Jeremy. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We're here back in the beautiful Seltzer King Studio with our special guest.
Spelled out.
Oh, yeah, we definitely.
With
our special guest.
Don't even.
Little baby Muppet. She's back.
Oh, hi, Muppet.
Yeah. Dan,
how are you doing today?
He's currently sniffing at the door trying to get out.
Great. We've been doing lots of things to Muppet, like pseudo-petting.
Pseudo-petting?
Did you not see what I was doing over here?
That's when you pet their aura.
Yeah, it's an aura pet, but dogs don't know they have an aura. They just know that someone, usually when they see the hand go across their body, that they're feeling it, you know?
Okay.
And when they don't feel it, they get weird. And I kind of weirded out Muppet a little bit, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, we're cool. We're still cool. I'm just saying that, it's not traumatizing, but, it confused the hell out of it.
I've lost all feeling in my body type of thing.
Type of situation.
Right. Well, yeah, think about that. You don't know what's happening. Right. Did you just get numb?
I'm tickling you
comfortably numb?
Danny, I'm tickling you with an ostrich feather right now.
Tickle,
Oh, okay.
Tickle.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, I wanted to tell you that Go ahead. You're laughing about something.
Bring it on back to ground level here. Sharon. Bring us back down to earth.
Bring us back to earth.
Well, I traveled. My mom's birthday was this past weekend, so I traveled to Ohio.
Happy birthday, Jeremy's mom.
Shout out to Vicky Manker, wonderful person, lovely lady. And so we went to Ohio and got to hang with all the fam and the dogs. Marla couldn't come, unfortunately, but I had some some good old one-on-one time with the family. So that's always nice.
You only have one family member at a time allowed in a confessional type booth?
It is. I rent a church. I rent a church, and yes.
Good old one-on-one time, man.
Anyway, I listened to a lot of podcasts, checked out a lot of my favorite thing to do is listen to the last podcast on the left, and so I decided to binge.
Wait. You don't like to listen to our podcast?
No, I listened to that too. I listened to a few of them. We
do them, and I don't necessarily listen to
I listen
podcasts. I know Mike does. I'm very well aware that Mike listens.
But do you know...
I just want to get those numbers up.
But yeah, they did a series on the Skinwalker Ranch in Utah. And boy, was
Let's just stop right there because
that's
first you
not
talk about,
a scary. It's not a scary name.
Yeah, but you're talking about zippers and snipping balls, and now there's the skinwalkers.
Yeah.
This is like that Game of Thrones prequel that nobody wants to see.
Exactly. I will see a prequel or a follow up.
A post-quel?
Yes. I'll watch it all. I don't care. I'm not a hater. I don't know why my voice is so.
You're not a hater.
Right
you just hate a lot.
I do remember us doing a podcast talking about how we are all haters in some way, shape, or form. So
yes, we did do that.
Don't get all high and mighty on me.
Yeah,
still a hater.
There's definitely stuff about yeah. Anyway, point being, I was coming home. Mike, what's the IBEW stand for?
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Thanks for asking.
Interesting. I didn't get a picture, but I was coming home, and I just noted this for you. Coming home, see a huge sign that says IBEW. I knew what it was.
Local.
I was just asking you for... And guess what happened? It was completely burnt in half.
Were they on strike?
The electrics.
Were they on strike?
No, but it looks like the electrical system caught on fire, and...
Awkward.
You didn't get a picture.
I didn't get a picture, no, unfortunately. But I wanted to let you know that was my Michael C. spotting of the trip.
I'm not in that union.
That's true.
But you could still file a complaint with the Brotherhood.
Yeah, sure.
Or just a question saying, "Is everybody okay down there in South Ohio?"
Yeah, where'd you see the South Ohio sign?
This may have been West Virginia. They're big on the IBW out there, so.
Kind of weird.
It's a little weird, but it was beautiful, man. Just driving, just seeing the fam, doing some driving,
and then all of a sudden, bam, sign burnt in half.
Yeah, but how?
And did that ruin the rest of your trip?
Thanks a lot, unions.
No. The only thing that ruined it is the tornadoes and stuff that's been going through, and I avoided all of those. Jersey was a mess. Cost me an hour and a half, I think, in weather traffic.
That sounds like it'd be a cool video game, kind of like Frogger, but you're a storm chaser.
Weather mess?
Yeah. Well, no, you're just like you're a storm chaser.
I don't bet, but if I was to bet, I would think there was a Twister video game.
I'm sure.
Is there a Twister video?
Guaranteed.
Fact check.
Not guaranteed.
I'll do that. First fact check.
I don't do fact checks too often, but I would think that Twister had the mass appeal and technology was just right for a Sega Genesis game. Come on. There has to be. And I like the idea that it's Frogger based too, but with
that adds a little.
I'm sure that's not how they did it. But
see Bill Paxton just like, or is that who was in that movie? It was Bill Paxton, right? Yeah, let's say Bill Paxton.
Was it Bill Pullman?
No, I think it was Paxton.
It wasn't Pullman.
Whichever one's dead. No. Rest in peace to Bill, whichever one. I can't remember which one.
He's a vampire.
You know what? He was a member of our reunion, so we're going to get in trouble if you're making fun of him right now.
IATSE is going to come down hard on us. Mm-hmm. Oh, SAG, I mean.
No, SAG is, yeah.
Twister, also known as Twister, mother of Charlotte, is a shooting game developed by Chris Yates. Yeah, I don't think this is the one.
When the fact check goes wrong, somebody's a little rusty. Somebody's a little rusty.
It's not my forte, man. I'm not usually into it. I'm usually
I don't think it exists.
I'm usually pretty confident in things that I say.
Maybe we could design.
My bullshit meter is a lot less than your bullshit meter, Mike.
There's a lot of what do you call it? Emulators now. You could probably make a Twister video game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make a GTA 5 online. Twister.
That's not bad. Well, let's not do GTA 5. Let's do a Danny
Why
and
not?
Mike.
No. I would like this for me. Thank you. I'm bringing this up.
So you're going to pay money.
No, I'm not paying any money.
Oh, great.
Oh, well,
so you're going to
not
get
a
them to
single-
pay it.
I'm going to get someone to pay money to make it. There's got to
Just
be
make it
a
in
rich
Minecraft.
There's got to
Yeah.
be a rich GTA 5 online nerd that's like up for the task. Come on.
Sure.
You would've-
Please. I'm looking right at you.
Yeah.
Patreon / Twitch members.
And also, Jounce will play your birthday party.
Well, we will. And we'll play that song from Billy Madison. Billy past the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Oh, what a glorious day.
Second only to Step Brothers, which is not the I'm trying to think of good like movie music inside of a movie, and Step Brothers did a cover of a song and I can't fucking remember what it is because my brain hurts. But anyway, Adam Sandler maybe.
You could use
The Wedding
I don't
Singer.
know,
Are you
talking about the Dan Band?
Yeah, what was their thing? That was the covers.
Turnaround.
That
and
was
he
Billy
keeps saying-
Joel.
And he keeps saying.
That was no.
Keeps saying fucking it.
Oh.
Every fucking time.
Anyway.
There's a lot of pressure on at a wedding as far as music and trying to pack meaning into every single song and every single dance and every single.
Yes, that's true.
You're shaking your head no, but you're saying yes.
Yeah, but I ended when you're saying all the other songs, but that's why we had a DJ at our wedding that was like my friend, and he did a cool thing where he's
that's who everybody's
he
DJ
goes,
is at their
that's
wedding.
not
My
true.
friend.
That's not true. You're my friend. Then I pay a bunch of money, and then I give him a hotel room for the night.
Go ahead. Oh well,
Wow, that was.
yeah. I didn't get that. Did you get that?
I've never DJ'd though.
Oh, that's true.
Were you guys putting on music at the wedding?
But now we know.
We did.
Then I owe you some bucks. Sorry.
It's all right.
No, but he made Kate and I just put a
Fill
bunch
out a
of
questionnaire.
songs into
Fill out a questionnaire about each other.
It was like a Google thing. It was
How
like,
well
here,
do you
add-
know your spouse?
No, just add a song. Add a song. And he saw all the different songs that we wanted, and he was like, I'm going to put a playlist with this vibe, and some of these songs will be on it. Some of them won't, but I'm a DJ, and I trusted in him.
Elliott Smith XO.
Yes, every song from Elliott Smith's EXO. My favorite album of all time, for the record.
I'm looking at for the listener. I made a big eye contact with Jeremy. Our Patreon patrons will definitely see me make significant eye contact with Jeremy as we stream this to
Yes.
twitch.tv/
Danny and Mike. That's right. What was that?
That was Needle in the Hay.
Oh, that's not
It's
on
not on
EXO.
EXO.
You can get out. I only get
man.
upset at a few things.
I only saw Chris Elliott once. What's his name? Elliott Smith.
Wow.
I
would love to see Chris
I get-
Elliott covering
As
Elliott
Elliott
Smith.
Smith.
I would pay money to see it.
$1 billion idea. Write it down.
Yeah, $1 billion. Here
Where's
you
the,
go.
where's the book?
That would be
Give me the
great.
book. Give me the book.
Yep.
You
That
get
would
the
be very
marker?
great.
I'm not sure
Actually,
that's a
today
billion.
I know
Marker
this
is in there? Okay.
This will not come out on.
There you go.
I guess that's why his name was in my brain.
Chris.
Today is his birthday.
Oh, yes.
Today
Happy
is
birthday.
May 31st.
Elliott.
and it is
Chris
his
Elliott.
birthday.
Smith. I'll just put it in there. As
That's
Chris
how close
Elliott
we
Smith.
are still. I know his birthday.
Who?
Well, you have Facebook, is what you're
Who?
saying.
Chris Elliott?
And you're friends with his
Get a
daughter.
life, dude.
Yeah.
Get a life.
Oh,
Woke
man.
up this morning to his friend Bert Vardy saying, "Happy birthday, Dad," and then him saying, "Oh, okay, yeah." Now I realize.
I know, dude. I was making a joke. Come on,
Wait,
guys.
what
So
was
are
the-
we.
No, you guys were serious because
Leave that
I know
$1 billion
I know it's his
idea book
birthday because
open,
of
sir.
Bridie. I get it.
Leave that $1 billion idea.
It's
book.
here. It's on the table. If
Open.
you want your own $1 billion idea, what the hell? Go to shop.dannyandmike.com for a very special 2019 edition. What year is it? 2019 edition.
2017. You only say that because then
He's-
you are still
he's
1
on the
year
Zorro.
over 40.
He's on the
Hey.
2
Zoroastrian
years
calendar.
over.
He's in a different number.
Did have the realization that I'm going to be 44 years old pretty soon,
Yeah, which is halfway to 88.
It's time to
which
buy
is
a
what you
gun.
said before.
It's time to buy a gun. I think.
Is that what it is?
Well,
No,
40.
it's
You
a-
got 44 Magnum.
You know, 44 is halfway to 88. That's good. You're like, oh man, I got maybe, I get to do this whole thing one
Again.
more time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
So
I-
you're saying
that's-
I'm going to die at 88?
but I have.
Yeah, I
full-
know, which isn't true because you eat like shit.
I have full control
I
of my
eat
bowels.
pretty well.
This
Pretty well.
This half of the.
Wait,
of
what
the
is it?
44 years. I'm saying
What?
that's the difference. It's all
What's the
downhill.
difference?
I have full control of my bowels
Oh,
for
yeah.
this for these
Right.
years,
Yeah, you probably still can.
as opposed to the first 40.
They make stuff for that. That's the least of my concerns.
Yeah.
For
Be
Jeremy,
like, I don't give a shit if I fucking
That's the
become if
problem.
I become incontinent. I'm wearing fucking diapers. Who cares?
wow.
I mean, I've done it before, but just at Depends parties, which
I've
we've
never
talked
had
about on this, I believe, on this
Depends
podcast.
party.
They don't
I remember
exist.
that.
Depends
no, they
parties
do
do
exist.
not
Oh,
exist.
I've been to one and I won.
What do you mean you won?
I pooped.
What did you win?
I won. I think it was a 40.
He didn't have to throw in on the 40 pack.
Yeah,
of Depends.
exactly.
Disgusting.
Which we found in a dumpster, so we didn't actually pay for it.
How did you
Wait
win?
a second. Did you talk about that part in the podcast? Because that's disgusting.
I think
How
so. Yeah,
did you win? How did you win?
you poop.
If you poop, you
First
win.
one to poop and pee wins.
Wait,
How do you prove it?
wait.
You open your diaper and you show it.
First one.
I mean, there's also there's an
that's
honesty.
like an easy. I don't think pee has anything to do with it. You have to shit in that thing.
I did.
I know you did,
Prove
and
it.
that's probably how you won. I'm saying if anyone is like, well, whoever pees and poops in here first, or whatever, it can't be. Has to be both, because if you're pooping, you're peeing, because that's just how
It's
it
not
works.
always
Not necessarily true.
This from
Is that true?
Danny Nye,
I'm a
the
dad.
health guy.
I'm a dad.
Yeah, that I don't think that works that
You can
way.
pee without pooping.
Absolutely, you can poop without peeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sneeze and poop. You can sneeze and pee.
You can't poop without peeing.
There's
can't-
no way.
You
Second fact check of the
I
episode.
don't think that's true. One thing begets the other.
Wait, could
Not if you're peeing, you're
I
peeing.
would like to call a
if
doctor
you're
on this one.
if you're pooping, you're peeing.
Can you ask Dr. Ross?
Otherwise,
We're not on
then
good terms,
I
unfortunately.
am just me my whole life. I don't think I've ever taken a poop without pissing
Yeah, I don't
in
know.
any way, shape, or form, even if it's a little bit.
Jeremy's leaning back from his fact check with
Yeah, it's not looking good. It basically, I mean, I can't.
Does that mean that are we making a medical diagnosis? Am I going to die?
it's called watery dick.
No.
All right, the search is: do you always pee when you poop?
Right.
It's just going to come up with ask me.
And it says, why can't we poop without peeing?
Correct.
But that's
That's
It's
one
song
person's prerogative.
That's
right.
song lyrics.
Statistically, more people pee.
perspective.
Fine.
It's an involuntary act.
Fine.
There's more people.
There's more people that pee and poop at the same time, or poop and than just don't pee when they poop.
Yeah, why not that cutaway from Amelie where it's like right now,
Oh God.
8 people are pooping in this very town.
Muppet's getting sick. There's something wrong with her. I gotta take care of my girl.
Yeah, I
Oh, she's
do hear
puking.
that.
Yeah, I hear
Oh.
that. She's eating it back
Kill
up.
some time, boys.
Eating it
well,
back up.
this is the portion of the show.
Corinne, we're
when-
taking good care of
when
Muppet.
Jan-
Thanks for listening. Corinne, this is a special message for you. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We really love Muppet. And
We do.
the
we
pseudo petting has nothing to do with the puke.
No. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. That's fucked up, man. No, I didn't do anything.
I don't know.
I didn't do anything. You okay, Muppet? Do you look? Muppet's coming over to me. Like,
Jeremy,
He wants a kiss, probably.
Jeremy, you are all set to be a dad because I used a rug to soak.
oh,
to
she's doing it over here, man.
Oh no. Let's
She
take a-
decided it was.
we don't have
a,
enough. We don't have enough rugs, unfortunately. If to send us some rugs, go to patreon.com /the adventures of Danny. and
We're
Mike.
looking for
Yeah.
advertisements
Danny
for
and
Stanley Steamer.
Rug Doctor.
That's right.
We will do Rug Doctor.
Let's just pause right here for 1 minute, and I want to take care of this little baby girl.
Yeah.
Is that what you're?
Do you know what this is? Can somebody tell me what song this is by Nicki Minaj?
No.
My name's Nikki. I like to get sticky in the club. My name's Nikki. I like to get sticky all over the club. I drink my red drinks, my pink drinks, my blue drinks, and don't forget my yellow drink.
And my green drink.
We were just keeping each other busy while Jeremy was cleaning up doggy puke by listening to some bootleg Middle Blue from last night, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's the first time. I think it's the first time
I
we've
think that's
ever.
the first vomit we've had on the podcast
Yeah.
live.
Definitely the first live vomit on the podcast. Mike pukes a lot.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that's why he's horizontal quite
do you
a bit. He upset tummy.
Upset tummies.
No, but I don't think this is the.
I have a steel trap mind and an aluminum stomach. Is it
In
a
an
a horizontal
aluminum
body.
stomach. Yes.
pewter potty?
Yeah, Oh, PewDiePie?
Pewter potty.
Fuck that guy. No, but it's the first time I think we've ever interrupted the podcast, let alone
That's true.
because our little baby got sick.
Sorry, baby.
Our little pod studio
I'm
baby.
telling you, it wasn't the pseudo petting. I had nothing to do with it.
Listen,
You were just saying you didn't even do it a minute ago, so sounds like your story's changed.
I'm saying I had nothing to do with it. It wasn't me.
Oh, like the hand of God came down and pet the dog?
We're both caught pseudo petting on the
Dog.
couch floor.
is that a Nicki Minaj? Is that the new Beck? Okay.
God, the new Beck's bad.
Yeah, it's not very good. But I love the joke. We started that joke a long time ago.
What, that he's the dad?
No, that was the road. That was the road. The road trip joke. That
It's
was
like anytime you hear anything sort of that you don't know what it is.
Oh, is that the new
you
Beck?
say,
That's the new
"Hey,
Beck."
Is that the new Beck?
that is the new.
I didn't hear any new Beck. I did have free XM radio. No, I'm not shouting out or anything. But
Would you get a car rental?
Yeah, I got a truck, quad cab Nissan truck.
Did you?
Like a pickup truck?
Like
Were
a
you
pickup truck.
Were you
You
bringing
drove a pickup
nephews?
truck back and forth from Southern Ohio?
Were you transporting nephews?
Let me see the back of your neck.
No, no to that too. No, I was gonna. My mom's moving into another place, and so she, I was getting rid of stuff. So she wanted me to get my shit out of her house. So I think it's all gone.
What'd you bring?
Just some old photos, like I showed you.
Saw some good pictures.
We talked about it before on the podcast, but my dad nearly lost an eye once because he threw a javelin or like a long stick or something up into a tree.
Straight up, and it came straight back down.
Stuck a ball up there, and it came straight back down to him in the eye. About blinded him. And oddly enough, going through photos, found that picture. So I'll post it on this episode.
Oh
but,
man, that's a good picture.
yeah, but yeah,
It's not gory. I've seen it. It's really
There's relatively little blood.
just some stitches and a smirk.
stitches and a smirk.
Yeah, but all ended well, I guess. Yeah, and I did see my dad for the first time in 2 years, so that was kind of weird. But
how's he doing?
he's doing all right. Yeah.
How was your meeting?
My AA? No, I'm not an AA.
No, how was your meeting with him?
It was just fine. It was good. It was just like a very low key. I found some photos of him, so I thought I'd give them to him as a kid. 63, I think. So yeah, it was good. It's just kind of weird when you don't have like a solid daily relationship with your father like you do, like Danny does. I'm sure talks a lot, but it's just weird. It's weird to even go there and start the conversation, and that's I think what holds me back a lot of time. Because if he's guilty of anything, he's guilty of really being a bad communicator and not reaching out and blah blah blah. So.
Right. So
for a long
it adds
time.
even more if you're the one that has to initiate.
Yeah, and I think that's what I just got tired of. It was for a while. It was like, okay,
It's good to play the better man.
yeah, and that's what I did. So
Who played the
Better
better man?
person, excuse me.
yeah,
Who was the better? You.
In this case, though, it was the better man.
yes, I believe it's me because I took the step.
Because you can't find a better man.
Oh, I
well,
love
also, yeah, because Jeremy and I went and saw Pearl Jam together. So I think we
that.
can
If you haven't seen Pearl Jam, go see him and listen to the song "Rear View Mirror"
I haven't.
live. It's fucking amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen them play.
Really?
You're not a big PJ fan, though, are you?
Well, in 1991, 2, I was.
10, yeah.
Yeah, no, some other friends were like really still into it, and they were, very well poised to spend their money on
As
tours.
someone who has been to both many Fish shows and 4 Pearl Jam shows.
At least.
Well, over 100 Fish shows.
Right.
That's true. But one of the best things about going to see that band, even if you don't really like them, is that the vibe and the energy with all the people is palpable.
Yes.
It's like, it's something that you can't ignore. And Pearl Jam is the exact same way. And that was the only other band that I felt that way about, because their fans are so diehard and they're just like hang off of every word and every note, and they like they just create this environment that is so. That's like it's hard to go to a band that you don't know, right? Like, I'm going to take my girl to go see this band that I like that she doesn't listen to at all,
Right.
and. A lot of times you can go there and still go out.
But by the end of the night, she loves the band.
Well, you can. But I'm saying that Pearl Jam and like Fish are, in my opinion, are bands that you can go to and even not know the music, but at the end of the night come away with like, whoa, like there was like
5 balloons.
crazy energy there, and something I really haven't experienced. I experienced that at Shea Stadium once, Game 7 of the NLCS in 2006. And Andy Chavez caught that ball over the wall, and everybody in that stadium thought the Mets were going to the World Series. And that was like a moment. And it was like, wow, that happened for 30 seconds. Like, I feel that for
It was a good vibe.
3 hours sometimes at a concert.
That was 2006.
That was when they fucking.
Because I remember we were in L.A. to watch the last time the Mets went to the World Series.
That was when they went to the World Series. This was the NLCS against the St. Louis Cardinals.
Thinking about a room I've been in with energy like that. If you'd like to recreate that, come and see us in
July 12th through July 14th in Connecticut.
Yeah, celebrate Bastille Day with us by maybe dropping a guillotine on somebody. A guillotine on somebody.
Hey, we'll make a pizza guillotine.
We should have
Is that a thing?
No, I mean, I'm just thinking about it right now because, you could have a quarter of a pizza pie. You get that thing really crispy in the oven. That could be a guillotine.
Boom.
And no, but you have to turn up. You got to eat it. You got to turn face up and get it.
The pizza guillotine.
It's a pizza guillotine.
Let's give it a shot.
Hey, it's in a pizza guillotine.
A fate hotter than death.
Yes.
Maybe you could make it a guillotine.
And that's in Hartford, right?
Yeah, Hartford, Connecticut.
I don't know if this is. I do not know if this is still open, but there was a wonderful place that Jones used to play way back in the day called Sully's Pub, and I'm going to take you there if that place still exists.
For the listener,
it's a dope place.
If you're Sully, get in touch with us.
If you're Sully, get in touch
at DannyandMike.com.
I think you still owe us $250 more.
Yeah.
I think they owe us $250 from a gig.
Right.
And 2 cases.
And to round that all up, we're doing Nostalgia Personified. I mean, it's early for plugs, I know, but Nostalgia Personified, we're performing at Let's Fest in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah, going back
August
to Fort
4th,
Wayne.
all day. Or
we're not
that day.
We're doing it
24
that day,
hours
on the
straight.
Sunday.
Yeah. And then after that, beautiful. This is Danny's
this is a
favorite place on
hometown
earth.
throwdown. This is definitely one of my favorite places on earth.
We'll be performing Nostalgia Personified at Ashbury Park, New Jersey.
If you say Ashbury Park, you fucking piece of shit.
Asbury.
It's
How about that?
Asbury Park, man.
It's funny because I looked it up because I didn't want to misspell it because I knew I'd get the
There's
fucking
no
fury
H
of
in it. It's
Jersey boy.
ASBURY.
Yeah.
Asbury.
I know. Now I know that.
Jeremy should
But it's
never
still-
drink
Jesus.
before we record.
Oh my god.
House of Independence, August 24, 6 p.m. VIPs, 7 p.m. Dora or 7 p.m. Regs, I believe.
That's
it's an earlier
independence.
show.
That's independence, the plural noun, not the abstract
Correct.
concept.
ENTS, not ENCS.
Yeah, they're independent.
See,
They're the
voters.
House of Independence.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than one.
So there's our next
Thanks for the plug,
3
Jeremy.
months, 2 months,
No,
something like that.
That's
So
it.
come see
That's
us
through the
too.
summer.
Yeah.
You will see all the if for some reason you decide to come to all of them, you will see all the different facets of me.
Yeah, you can see Jeremy's 4 o'clock shadow, Jeremy's 5 o'clock shadow, and Jeremy's 6 o'clock
And
shadow.
you can see Danny's pre-babies.
Tense Danny, and then Bliss Danny.
And then no, not Bliss Danny. I'm sure it'll be exhausted Danny.
I was thinking though
No sleep Danny.
It feels incredible.
Me?
Let me say, as a single dad who left his baby mama before the baby was born and had absolutely nothing to do with the birth, it feels incredible.
Well, then I'm in for a real good time.
Yeah, because you're actually dedicated to the woman you love and will actually be there with the family and support them.
Well, you're there. I must say, Mike, that you and Adele
I wasn't
are
looking for-
very. No, I'm just saying, like, you guys, your co-parenting is incredible, and she's also a wonderful doula, and she gave us this really great, one-on-one for 3 hours about birthing and
Where you
things
go
to
into
do
a confessional
and being,
booth and
being confident with doctors, because things that we talked about in the last couple
Oh, yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah, you gotta
about
speak
how,
up for yourself,
you really have to be that person and not just allow it. Like, she drinks 130 ounces of water every day. Like, they're not going to stick an IV in her right away to be like, we're going to get fluids in you. I'm sure she's going to be just fine. Like,
From experience,
just
though,
little
I can tell you
things
that's
that,
two different
like-
things.
bro, that's like 340s.
no, but it's not though.
That's like
It very
340s
much is.
plus a 10 ouncer.
You can drink all you want, but if you start to get dehydrated, there's nothing you can do to drink to get it back.
I understand that. I'm saying that, but if you go in hydrated,
Yeah, you should be fine.
then you should be fine.
Exactly.
Have you guys started like stashing Gatorades around the house? Just like a
No, we have a.
You wanna borrow my bug out bag?
We have the bug out bag. We have our own baby bug out bag,
baby
which
bug
is
out
the
Okay.
stuff to bring to the hospital.
It's
like
got the little
you
zip
change your
off.
clothes
It's got
and
the
all
little
those
zip off
things.
backpack for
Yeah.
the infant.
But yeah, we have one of those, and then we have just a snack bag, and that snack bag will be full of vitamin waters and like any of that like
Right.
electrolyte stuff.
Pocky?
Clothing, I hope.
Any Pocky?
No dark chocolate.
Cashews?
No, the
almonds?
that's all in the baby bag.
Oh, do
baby
you bring
bug out
baby clothes
bag.
to the hospital?
No, you don't.
Well, yes, you do.
But you don't know what.
You know,
You bring
actually,
at
that's a
least
really
three
good
different-
idea.
you
Guess
bring
what?
at least 3 different
Guess what?
outfits.
Dummy hospitals. You know, you could charge $500, $750 to send them home in a fucking
Blanket.
yeah.
Are you doing the box thing? Baby in a box?
Yes, the baby comes in a box.
Yeah.
Are you getting the baby Yeezys?
No, but there's a whole movement of you get that hospitals are starting to send babies home with a box that they can sleep in for the first month or whatever.
Because people drop their babies.
and it helps. Apparently, it helps with against SIDS and stuff like that. Like, and it has blankets and just
Check the
everything
box.
you need.
Where's the baby?
So
I
they
don't
just
know.
hand you
Check
this
the
kit.
box.
That is not. What,
maybe that's not
that
a
is
New
not
York
what
thing.
NYU.
Langalone.
Yeah, they're not. They're not doing that.
Langalone.
Langoliers.
Things that they're doing that's important is like cutting the cord later.
Saving
Like
it for you
letting
to
that-
ingest.
Well, yes. Also, in addition to,
Placenta
Let me get that
cupcakes.
close up real quick.
in addition to, no, come on, man.
Placenta cupcakes.
If it's helpful, it's a good thing. What do you think you are? You're making fun of
Eating placenta?
Busy Phillips for fucking talking about a period. Now you're beating
No
on
idea.
my mom for eating placentas.
I just think it's. I don't
fucked up, man.
necessarily want
Hey,
to do
it's
it.
just what Bambi's mom did. And look how she turned out.
Well, I was thinking to help you when we're at the Savannah Mega Comic Con that maybe we should bring back the Pizza King or something. We should have some sort of competition to keep your mind off of it.
Oh, to distract you. That's a good idea. Or
So
we could
Oh,
look
I
back.
thought
listeners
I thought
from-
you were gonna say we were just gonna have a Google Hangout with my wife just there the whole time.
That would
to
be amazing.
Like, oop, I feel something. No, we're good. We're good.
That would be
We're,
amazing.
Oh, we gotta go take a photo.
Sorry, I
Paul.
gotta
We'll
go
be
take
right
a photo.
back. Yeah, we'll
Hold
be
on
right
a
back.
second.
it'd be like Muppet puking. We'd have to pause. Yes, yeah.
One never knows, do
You
one?
never know. You never know. But no, I figured we could do something. Maybe you have a crown that you would like to, be placed upon
I
your
can't
head.
think about crowns because crowning and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you'd like to get...
Other fun stuff I learned from your baby mama. I didn't know that babies have 2 fontanelles.
Oh, yeah. There's a second... There's a backup
which
one.
is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
scary. That's the piece in.
Oh, yeah,
there's
where's
2
the other one?
pieces in the top of their head that are like soft, so they
Yeah.
can like get through.
Where's the
Okay.
other one?
The one's like right above your forehead.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
They never expect that one.
you don't expect that. It was
Whoa.
always ever been like the one in the back.
G
Oh,
was
right.
such a coney. Oh my god, he's such a
Yeah.
he's such a cone.
I hear about that too. Yeah, my father-in-law had that. Nobody told him about that, and he thought his son was fucked up. It was like,
No, it turned out Peter was just a nice
Peter's
kid.
just a nice kid.
Just a nice kid. Who likes a quality beer.
He does.
Made in
He likes
Croydon,
it. He
PA.
likes it. Likes a good quality
Just had to
beer.
knead him a little bit, like some dough. Get him back in shape, and all was well.
It has natural elasticity.
No,
It actually just springs back.
it just
Yeah.
comes right back.
Good.
Have you seen like a moth or a butterfly being born? They come out of these tiny freaking cocoons, and then they unroll these wings, and then they puff themselves. They like pump fluid into their wings to make their wings solid.
Really?
Their wings are like all curled up like this, and then when they come out of the cocoon, they're like,
And then the fluids get down to the
Let's
tips.
get this party started. Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of like if you like those old cartoon characters who would like go like this.
Yeah, you blow their thumb and
Blow
they
up
would
their
blow
own.
up. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's a good bit. That's a good cartoon bit.
As a dad, I'm
One of
going
my
to go back
favorites.
to that. Yeah, as a dad, I'm going to go back to that well quickly. I had to bring G to work, and one of the grips handed him a quickly tied up a rubber glove and blew it up into a balloon, and he was having fun with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw the video that you posted on Twitter showing him what your daily life was like. Fire prevention.
Oh yeah,
and
Air
such.
Hose.
Air Hose.
Air Hose, a short film about what I'm doing at work.
A short film. You used to be such a good director, but now you hear, "You going? Good? Okay.
I didn't edit that out.
You didn't edit any of it out.
I didn't edit that part out.
That's, you know what? I feel like that's okay. I feel like that's like that's a more dad thing to do. Is just
If-
you going? All right, I'm gonna send it.
Get ready. Yeah.
Okay, here comes the hose. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I could have retired on my sawdust hoardings
Okay.
from that. They've just been
You
doing a lot.
hoard sawdust?
They've been doing a lot of carpentry in the stage and just produced an incredible amount of wood waste.
Okay.
Our industry is very wasteful at times.
Horribly wasteful.
But yeah, there was a pile of sawdust that I had to blow out, so it wasn't, a fire hazard in the
in the
stage.
shop? Oh, in the stage.
In the stage, yeah, because the stuff just like they're working on something that already has lights down below, so the sawdust would just kaboom.
Gotcha.
Turns out the transportation captain of this job, the Teamster captain of this job, was also the boss on a job that I worked on where a truck caught fire.
Uh-oh.
It was the pilot for a job called Rookies.
Obviously never made it.
I think it was called this. It was, but by the time it became the show went to a series.
Rookies?
I think it was called the 7-7 or the something else like after
Central
that.
Park 5?
No,
Jesus.
it was the same. It was the same gaffer as Central Park
okay.
5, Jason Velez, and
Oh, no, Jason.
Good save.
his truck burned up.
Wow.
A ton of my shit burned up. I had weed inside a Ziploc inside
That's
a
what
jar.
we're worried about.
I had weed inside a Ziploc inside a jar that survived just fine.
Do you know, though?
But all the crystals they're all in the bottom of
Melted.
the jar now.
Settled.
Yeah,
You
they're
just
not.
gotta stick that in the freezer and
Right.
I'll handle that for you, man.
What, did it look like your area with that stuff? Was that more burnt than all the rest of the stuff? Like, I guess what I'm asking is, did you cause the fire?
No, I didn't. And
The lighter and the pipe I had is gone.
I ran into completely obliterated. I ran into the truck and got my coworker stuff and threw it out of the truck and didn't get my
Oh, you were
messenger bag.
You saw it burning?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Which messenger bag was this?
the shit brown messenger bag, my original Manhattan Portage bag. So
Wow.
yeah, I had it for a long time and it burned up in that fire. Production ended up, it was just a pilot, but they spent a lot of money on that production because they ended up, they had to pay, insurance had to pay Jason, insurance had to pay me. I made some good claims. They bought me the weird pair of pants that I still barely wear, but
It shouldn't have brought those Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
oh no,
One
yes,
day.
I had to submit.
Sorry,
an
sir.
inventory.
Yeah, I know. I have a problem with high heels.
I had to
do.
submit an inventory of everything that was in the truck that burned up. So yeah, I sure did.
Yeah. One Louis V grip belt.
Clamp
electric
meter.
belt.
Yeah, amp rope.
Yeah. Electric tester made by.
Yeah, so Pete, the
I
captain,
had 4 Tiffany
remembered that.
bracelets.
tennis bracelets.
Yeah.
The finest.
My mom's birthday was the next day. You guys ruined that for me too.
It was for her. It always was. It's always.
I had to.
That's the only time you get. It's like, oh no, you're not lying. Why? Because I said it was for my mom.
Right. Instantly credibility. Instant.
Is that going to work if I need to get out of a ticket? It doesn't, because I remember I got a speeding ticket in the Bronx near Fordham, not too far from Yankee Stadium, and the cop forced me off the Deegan. He's like, pull over. I was like, there's nowhere to pull. I can't pull over anymore.
I can't pull over any further. I've already pulled over.
Pull all the way over.
I pulled over as far as I could pull over.
So we go off the exit, and he pulls me over next to this bridge. What's Macomb Dam Bridge by Yankee Stadium. I'm still on the Manhattan side. No, I'm on the Bronx side. And I thought he was going to kill me because he just couldn't give me a ticket on the highway. There was also no shoulder. But I told him that the Easy Pass was, I'm in college. I think I'm a sophomore in college, freshman year in college, coming back. The Easy Pass was my mom's, and I needed to bring it back home. He's like, why are you driving so fast? And however much it was, I think that's probably the first time I went to court for a ticket, and the cop was there, and the judge was there, and my
The judge is always there.
yeah, the judge was there that
Hopefully.
day. The judge happened to be there that day, and they read my excuse into the record. Quote:
Did it work?
It was his mother's Easy Pass, and he was trying to get it home. No, it did not work.
They didn't even give you anything for showing up that day?
No,
No, because that's a shitty fucking excuse.
Yeah. Well, traffic court in the Bronx too. It's like didn't even live there.
I got out of a ticket on the other side on the Harlem River Drive once because I said that I have 36 minutes to get this rental back before they charge me another day.
Nice.
And the guy
You lied.
he heard rental. No, it was true. I had plenty of time, but I just said that, and he was like, "They don't like dealing with processing fees with the enterprise or whatever. Like it just becomes a hassle for them because
so tell them it's
you're
rental.
not attached to it, so they're more likely to possibly say." And I could see it on his face. He was just like, "Oh, it's a fucking rental car. So just stop driving fast and get the hell out of here."
Mine was a rental car, and I got my license pulled.
You deserved it.
Maybe you didn't tell him that it was.
I didn't lead with that. Yeah,
Right, you lead with it.
Dan, you're in
It's more paperwork. They don't want to.
You're in the most golden 2-week window of your life right now.
Oh yeah.
Your wife is 9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
You can drive as crazy as you want.
That's
If you
true.
get pulled over, you just be like, my wife's going into labor.
Show that picture you
Right.
showed us earlier.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
side belly. Yeah,
Just show him the belly picture. My wife's
just have
in
it printed
labor
out,
right
laminated.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, laminated?
Or iPad.
I'm
There
gonna
you
do
go.
it for
Have
other
it on
things.
a lanyard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into buy a couple tacos, and in the middle of
What? Oh, before
they're
you
handing
pay?
me right before they
you
pay. Like, oh my god, my wife's going into labor. Look, there she is. I gotta go.
Right.
Sir,
You should do
I'm
that
gonna
at
do it
every
for
meal
all.
from now
I'm
on.
gonna do it at meals. I'm gonna do it at bars at
Sir.
the end of the night. But when I go to settle up my tab,
Sir, you've already gotten chorizo, chicken, and carne asada tacos.
yeah, I know. I was bringing it back from my wife.
Did
She's
you
9
have-
months pregnant.
Did you have 3 children?
I have 12 wives, all of which are double pregnant. Yeah.
Sister wives. Now that's weird.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, officer. I've been driving in the shoulder the whole time. I know it's bumper to bumper on the BQE, but
But just my
Look,
but
pregnant wife.
Wife's pregnant.
You know
She's,
what I mean.
she can
wife's
go at any
pregnant.
time.
Gotta
go
go.
into labor.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I know I robbed this bank, but look, my wife's 9 months pregnant. Am I right?
Are you looking to logically
people have
extend this? That seems a bit dangerous.
Guys can get postpartum too, man. I'm freaking out.
Oh, I hope not. We're here for you, buddy. Anything you need during
you
this
should get-
process.
No, I was saying that is why I would be robbing a bank.
You
But
should
I'm
get-
sure that it does
Yes.
happen. Too.
Paternity
But
leave,
we-
too.
But
Oh yeah, I know. My Jounce LLC is giving me 12 weeks of paid paternity leave.
what's
Oh,
the pay?
Yeah, 12 weeks. What's the pay?
Yeah.
30
Oh,
rack.
Jounce shirts.
The pay is an ounce of weed and a case of beer and
Hey, it's
all
better.
the t-shirts I can sell or I get the credit for. So if you want to buy some t-shirts from me,
Go to chounce.org.
go to we have a Shopify account.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Can you
It's shop.dannyandmike.com and then
It
just
is.
select Jounce.
That's right.
There
We
you
have
go.
it all under one roof, folks.
All one root. It's
It's
Seltzer
a
King
one-stop shopping.
merchandise. That's right. Yeah, but my point stands. If you need something, let us know. We're here
Oh
for
no,
you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If you need
Always
me
and
to
forever.
drive
Thank you.
dangerously fast for you.
You have my car keys still somewhere. You have my hard keys for the Jetta.
I don't believe I
hard
do.
keys.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Don't.
Do you have like a software
you.
key?
You really don't? No, remember because I gave you those keys.
I
and
feel
then
like
you
this
parked
is-
my car,
Okay.
and then you didn't. I parked my car,
And then you scooped it.
I scooped it, but I scooped it with my keys. I given you keys, and I don't think we've ever exchanged them.
Jeremy.
Good that we're talking
sure-
about it on the podcast.
I'm sure that I'm just saying it to you because I was going to say if something happens and I need
Right. Then I
the
would
car,
have the key.
you would have the key to
This
the car.
podcast brought to you by the good people at Tile. If you lose something, attach it to your keys. I finally work with a guy who I see has one of those goofy Tile things on his key ring, and
Mm-hmm.
like you look like you're carrying around an iPod all day
Oh.
on your key ring.
Speaking of goofy guys, I walked down to get some lunch today.
He's a nice guy. It's just goofy looking. He's a nice guy.
Walked down to get lunch. Was walking back, and I turned around, and there was a guy who looked like one of the Google Earth cars, but it was just a guy. It looked like a Ghostbuster.
He had
He had a
stuff all
pack
over
on the
himself?
front. He had a big like globe atop his head, and he was walking around like just feet on the ground.
Was he live streaming?
I think it must have been some sort of mapping system, but I don't know who and why.
I
you
don't
would
know.
need
They
that.
put up enough New York City link kiosks that have plenty of cameras in them that Google sponsors and has, so they can get all the data on us. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, that's a real thing.
I've used that before. I've called my own number.
I know.
No.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
I just wanted to see if it was working.
Yeah,
it
I know.
was free.
No,
Wait, did you get a busy signal?
it's a nice thing.
I have been getting a lot
It's
of
a
spam.
nice thing. A lot of Wi-Fi. It's great for homeless people to contact their families
If you want,
they need
if you want
to.
use New York City link, leave us a message at 347-470-8150. Call the Danny and Mike hotline. Ask questions.
That's right.
But the bad
comments.
thing about that
We love
New York
feedback.
City link is that they have 30 cameras in them or 17 cameras or something crazy like that.
Really?
Yeah, there's
They're all in there. Yeah, and then they're just, it's going to be that time where it's the Blade Runner thing where you're just walking down the street and they see you and they're like, "Oh, hey, we got a sale on Levi's jeans and these cool band t-shirts and wow, you like the New York Mets."
Jounce tees. We have some here.
Exactly.
I think the upskirt camo was completely superfluous, and they didn't need.
They
to put
can't.
that in.
Yeah, they didn't need to do that. Yes, the one that's at 6 inches looking up is really
weird.
messed up.
And it's a shoe. It's a shoe sticking out of the stand.
Oh,
It's weird.
It's a Pee Wee Herman shoe
Yeah.
mirror.
I had to make one of those once. Did I ever tell you that?
That was so weird. I mean,
A shoe mirror?
the Pee Wee Herman shoe mirror, like that gag was just so fucking weird because he's this asexual little boy, but he wants to see this gal's underwear.
Wait, who is this?
It's the same thing. Why was a 7-year-old doing X-Ray Man? Why was I trying to stare at Ellen's undies?
Yeah.
That was a completely asexual thing. I'm 8
That was
years
your
old.
spring awakening.
No. That's just what you say during the Nostalgia Personified gigs.
If you want to catch us at a Nostalgia Personified gig, there's we'll be at the Les Fest in Fort Wayne, Indiana, August
4th.
And
That's
then,
2 days after my birthday. That's going to be a little fun birthday weekend.
can we go to a Cyclones game this time, guys?
I think we
We're
should do
gonna go?
something, yes.
Yeah, we
I
should
think
do
we should go to
something.
Dayton. And I wanted to say this, too. Dayton's gotten hit pretty
They
hard.
got hit by a tornado.
Dude, 13 tornadoes
Insane.
on Monday.
Yeah. And there's
Our buddy in the band Grenades, Andrew, was in like a half a mile from where that all of it
Yeah.
went down.
Oh, man.
Like right there,
So,
it's crazy.
yeah,
He's
please,
lucky. Good for you, Andrew.
Yeah,
I'm
hope
glad
you're
that-
all right,
yeah.
bud.
Yeah, and all of my peeps around there and loved ones and friends. Big shout out to you guys. And
they
if you have a
considered-
couple extra bucks, please donate. I don't know exactly what organization, but we'll put it up.
Yeah, we'll
whichever one
definitely
we
look at
decide on.
something because they definitely
Red Cross is sometimes a little weird,
Dayton's got
Yeah.
hit a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that the flag city?
but it's a gem city.
Oh, Dayton is the gem
City, yeah.
What is that flag city again? Isn't that in Ohio?
It's Arizona, isn't it?
Flagstaff.
Oh no, there is a flag city in Ohio.
No, we drove through. We
Yeah.
We didn't stop.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it's the gem city.
Gem City.
And I just think of it as Kim Deal.
Hence Gem City Records.
You could think about Kelly Deal too. They're synonymous. It's,
Are they twins?
You can just say the Deal.
I think of the Deal sisters when I think of Dayton.
Yeah. That's speaking of Nostalgia Personified and seeing us on tour, a lot of times that's the song we'll play after our show, the first one, because it's
You want
the
to play
best.
You want to play Cannonball?
Yeah, it's not too
Pretty
bad.
good one.
Not
It's a
too
pretty good one.
I think you guys should mouth Cannonball while I do these last little plugs for this episode. That's weird. Check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/Danny and Mike with the spelled out Muppet is looking at you like you are absolutely out of your mind. Also, give us a look on the Last Podcast Network, lastpodcastnetwork.com/shows. What else? We have a Twitch account, twitch.tv/Danny and Mike.
I know you.
What else? I am at Remy Balon, at Jeremy Balon on some things, but Remy Balon on most. This guy right here, Michael C, is at Michael C Maronna
If you
on
wanna talk.
the twits, and Danny is at D Tamberelli on the twits, at Danny Tamberelli on the instas. And what else, gents?
In the shade. In the shade. In the shade.
We love Dayton.
Yeah, shout out to Dayton. Our hearts are with you. And what else we got? Anything left? What do you think?
That's it.
That's it.
Hole in the plug.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamberelli and Michael C. Maronna. The show is produced by me, Jeremy Balon. This podcast is part of the Last Podcast Network, which can be found at lastpodcastnetwork.com. Make sure to check that out for a ton of great shows. For more information on the guys, visit our website at dannyandmike.com. Also look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the N spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.